Hey everyone, it's Mojax back in the DJ City UK lab. Quick review for you today on the ICE Headshell. ICE standing for in case of emergency. It's a great little invention. It's something you look at it and you just go, why hasn't anyone thought of that before? It's really, really clever. Basically, it's a product from DJ's Dream Customs in Germany. They normally do customizing of Technics turntables, 1200s. They do like battle style pitch faders and all kinds of really clever mods and that kind of stuff. But this is a standalone product. It's a Technics style generic head shell, but what they've done, rather than having the regular contacts just feeding through into the turntable and out the RCA cable on the turntable, you've got a 3.5mm 1/8 inch stereo jack socket on top. Comes with a cable, you drop it in, it runs out straight into your audio interface, or in my case, the Rain 64 here, and it gives you a full stereo signal into your DVS setup. Now, why would you want that? Well, one of the main pain points with Technics turntables is the fact the RCA cables aren't replaceable. There's a very good chance when you're DJing out, you will come across some that only have one channel going into your interface. And that means, you could play regular vinyl because you can just switch into mono or something, but with a DVS setup like Serato DJ or Traktor, that's just not gonna work. Simple as that. You can't control with just one channel coming out of the cartridge. So this does the business. And it's really nice to be able to just play with the product and say it does what it says on the tin. It gives you the full stereo signal. You can perform with it really just as you can with any other normal head shell. Really, when you're playing with it, if it wasn't for the fact you could see that cable sticking out, you really wouldn't know the difference. Of course, you have to adjust the weight quite substantially, pull it much further out so you don't end up with any problems in terms of the weight itself, because it is a lot heavier than a regular setup. But yeah, it just works. It does the business. You check out the scopes here in Serato DJ, nice and clean. Nice. Not too much tweaking to have been done on there. This is not by any means a new stylus I've got here as well. It's quite a worn stylus, and it's all working totally smoothly. No issues whatsoever. You have to make sure, of course, that the cable is nice and clear. It's not going to hang up at any point as it's going across the face of the vinyl. But wherever you are on the vinyl, it still just works perfectly well. It's a great emergency solution, and that's what it's meant to be. It doesn't feed the audio through. You can't leave this hooked up all the time and still have your regular audio coming through as well. It's either or. So basically, you've got to keep this in your cartridge case as a spare. Of course, you can have a spare stylus for your regular cartridges on there as well. Yeah, really elegant, really nice, simple way of working. I'm sure, you will look at this as a DJ and you will either say, I've got to have that, or, it doesn't really interest me. It's one of those where you will know if you want this or not. But I can assure you, if you do want this, it does what it sets out to do, and it does it very well. I'm so impressed with the idea, and the execution is fantastic. Price-wise, you're talking about 43 euros or thereabouts, which works out about $50. They do ship internationally, and they're looking at getting distribution out around the world as well. But I just love innovation, and I especially love innovation that allows DJs to get through gigs in ways they wouldn't be able to before. Of course, with DVS you can instant double. So if one turntable is giving you that problem with the one channel missing, then of course you can instant double and use the other one. But if the turntables are permanently installed and you can't swap them over, you favor one hand or another for cutting, then this will solve that problem. If you turn up and one turntable's completely busted and the other one's only got one channel on it, well, there you go. This will get you out of trouble. For the investment you're gonna make, it's worth having. If you're a vinyl DVS user, it's gotta be worth having in your case at all times. I love it. I love the execution. I love the fact there's people out there thinking of new stuff to work with turntables and ways to work with turntables. Can't recommend it enough. Fantastic product. Thank you very much for watching today. Make sure you subscribe for all our future tips, tricks, and product reviews. I'll see you soon.